Hey, all you Splinterheads and Splinterforgians, thanks for dropping by. I appreciate you spending a few minutes with me out of your day. With that said, let's get right into it because I got an important item I learned from my brother today, and I thought I'd pass it along because it could mean the difference between the loss of a good bit of electrum in Splinterforge. If you're playing Splinterforge, you know that you earn electrum by playing matches, and it slowly accumulates, very slowly. So with that said, when you go to spend it to upgrade an item with a socket, you don't want to lose that socket, right? So let's get right into it, and I'll tell you what I'm talking about. Let's go into cards, and let's take a look. Okay, so I have some superior boots here, okay? So I have one socket on these. If I wanted to add another socket, I could come up here to add a socket and spend some electrum. And obviously the more electrum I spend, the higher the chance of getting the socket. And at a certain point, it's 100% guaranteed, right? I'm not here to do the math. I'm here to save you electrum because what happens is once you throw, so I've got one socket, which is what these superior boots come with. But if I wanted to put a second on there, I could spend electrum and put a second socket on there. And then this first line would read 2 sockets. Okay, great. What happens down the road whenever I want to combine this card and make it past a level 1? Okay, so you actually combine cards like in, I almost said Salesforce, but Splinterlands, and make higher level cards, right? You don't want to lose that second socket, right? So what you do to make sure that you don't lose that second socket is make sure that the card that has 2 sockets on it is checked. Now I pulled a snippet out of Discord and I want to throw it up here. So this is an example, exact example of what I'm talking about, okay, and verified in Discord. Make sure that the one with 2 sockets is checked, and then the other ones are checked in the secondary tick mark box. But the main check mark to the left is on the card with 2 sockets, and that's what you're combining into. If that check mark in the first round area is on any of the other ones and you do a combine, you will lose that socket. Or possibly, well, depending upon the card, right? I don't think you can lose all sockets unless you're doing a combine on a rare or a common card. Okay? Then it's possible you could lose all your sockets. So, with that said, as you're upgrading your items, be very careful when you do your combines, especially if you have 2 sockets on them and you are upgrading epic or legendaries. That's a fast news one on you. Hope that saves you some electrum, and keep on Splinter Forging on. See you on the flip side.